Because the topic we'll be talking about today is jungle justice, I decided to go and look up the actual definition.
Now, if you haven't seen his video, please go and watch it. But I just want to bring back to our collective consciousness as Nigerians the fact that there's no justice in jungle justice. Most of the time, what happens is that whoever has the power gets to determine the narrative, regardless of your innocence or not. It wasn't too long ago, it was in 2012, that these four innocent young men were killed for no reason. And then most recently, we have the situation of the girl who was almost a victim of jungle justice because she was falsely accused of poisoning her boyfriend and his friends when that wasn't the case. And now that we know that she is innocent, nobody has come out to say Pim. But ultimately, what I wanted to highlight, in addition to all the things that he said in his video, is that when we're doing jungle justice, what we're doing is not actually fighting for anyone or getting any justice. What we're doing is, at a systematic level, devaluing human life. We're saying that as Nigerians, as people who are in community with each other, our lives have no value. So then nothing happens, and what we're also doing is manufacturing consent for the state, for the regime, for the government, whoever, to kill us with no repercussions. That is why the government can send the military to open fire on innocent civilians and nothing will happen. That is why we can sit down every day and be hearing like, oh, 2 people died in Plateau State, 100 people died in Kaduna, how many people died? And all of it is just numbers, because ultimately we live in a situation where human life has no value. Somebody will steal Gary, 200 naira bread, because they are trying to survive. And the first thing that you do is put the tire that you use that you set on fire to kill them is even more expensive than whatever it is that they stole. But then when a thieving politician goes to your church, you will ask the people that were there before them to stand up and go to the back so that they can sit in front. Huh? Ultimately, we already know that when it comes to jungle justice, there's no justice, right? And I think maybe in the moment people feel, you feel exhilarated, like, yes, I've contributed to something. You're pouring out your frustrations on someone that has less power on you. But what we're also doing is signifying to ourselves as a society, and also to the government and people and globally, that our lives have no value. If you can sit down and kill your neighbor, then nobody will have any qualms coming to come and kill you in your own house, because I don't know. Anyway.